Excuse me? Where am I?
You are trying to escape.
What? Well, that was random. You know what is also random? My brain. It never stops with shooting things through my head, especially at this time of the day. So let's talk about some of my random thoughts. Do you guys know the quote, "Life is a game"? Well, if it was, I personally feel like it at least is a game that you can't win or lose at. But I was just wondering, when you play video games, you sometimes get trophies. What kind of trophies would you get if life was a game? Do you get a, "Wow, you have made your first friend, congratulations" kind of trophy? Because I would never get that one. And would you be able to get all of them, or are there already different ones for different career paths, or different skills you learn, or for all the ways you can die? Speaking about dying, let's talk about birthdays. I just wonder, is there a day in the year that no human has ever been born on? Probably not, but wouldn't that be really cool? As if that day is cursed or something? So recently, I had my exams, and in my math exam there was a question about permutations and combinations, and you know the drill. But it actually got me thinking about PIN codes.
Because we all know, I always be thinking about that thick bank account.
See, almost everyone has a bank account and a debit card in this world, but the code consists of 4 numbers, which means there can only be so many codes you can make. But there are way more people in the world than the amount of codes, which means that people must have the same PIN code. And would there have ever been a moment in time where people with that same PIN code have entered it at the exact same time? Boom! My mind just blew. Bubbles, because it doesn't do explosions. Well, let's launch into the next figment of my imagination. What would happen if you get drunk in space? Would you just immediately puke because of the weightlessness and it making you feel all kind of weird shit? Or would you just be your normal drunk self, but then floating? Because I would imagine that to be very, very funny, especially when you bring a friend along who is the crying drunk type or the uncontrollably laughing one. Or maybe just the party one. Or just all of them at the same time. If I would just stop thinking about things that I've been thinking about, this video would already be over. But you can't stop me from thinking, so we'll just continue this mess of a video. Jose. Okay, so for this next random thought, I need you to imagine the Titanic, right? Sinking? And at the same time having the next edition of the Hunger Games happening on it. Peter, I'll never let go, I promise. And my last random thought is, what if we treated animals the way we treated spiders? You wouldn't just smack and squish a puppy, right? You'd feel fucking at least I hope you'd feel fucking terrible about yourself if you did that. So what makes it that most of us really intensely hate spiders? I'm not telling you shouldn't Hulk smash spiders, because I literally did that this morning. I tried to make breakfast, and this ugly-ass, big, fat, ginormous spider was sitting on my fridge, and I was not having it. I squealed like a baby pig, and then hit it in the face. But that did got me thinking about this whole thing. Spiders are useful creatures, and I wish I would be able to capture them without harming them. But at the same time, the moment they start moving, I'm yeeting them with my fucking shoe. That was a lot. Don't you just love your brain? Yeah, neither do I. Especially not right now. But I think that's it for this video. Hopefully your brain does not embark on a trip down the deep black hole of what the actual fuck tonight. And if it does, and you really want to sleep, try to do what I will do with this video right now.